For those of you who don't know, I'm on a 6-month journey to transform my life before my birthday. 6 months from now, I do not want to feel the way I do today. So 75 Hard is phase 1 of that journey. And if you want more about my 6-month plan, I'll link that video below. Time to start work. I'm not really hungry. I kind of waited a bit, so I'm just having an egg with toast and cheese. Just finished breakfast. Now I'm starting with my water and just having this around as a snack. Need to drink 3 and 8 ounces of these to hit my gallon. So day 1 of 75 Hard, and it's a little trickier than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be hard. My kids are not back in school yet. They go back in 2 days. So these first 3 days of 75 Hard is really going to be about survival and just making sure I check off these tasks. I have done quite a bit so far. I already did my outdoor workout before work started, so that was great. I've drank some water, I read my book, took my picture. I just need to do that second workout, and I was hoping to do that around now. However, it's been a tough day with the kids home, and I know it's been a lot on my husband. He has a little more flexibility than me, so he was bearing the brunt of most of it, and the last thing I need to do is leave to go to a yoga class right now. So I will probably get my second workout in once they go to sleep. But yeah, challenges of 75 Hard. I think it's going to be a lot better in a few days. Okay, here's lunch today. It's a honey citrus salad kit. I added tofu. I only used half the dressing, and I added a little bit of croutons because I love my carbs. Now that work's over, I'm meal prepping my girls' favorite breakfast. It's like a copycat version of the Starbucks egg bites. They are a fantastic protein-rich breakfast option or quick snack option. I highly recommend them. They're so good. Okay, so this is the book that I've chosen to read. It's called Relentless, and it's about going from good to great to unstoppable. I think this is something that'll help motivate me through this challenge, as I sometimes tend to get demotivated very easily. So looking for some inspiration, looking for some ability to keep me on track and keep me going. All right, reading done. Last water. Okay, 45 minutes done. It's almost 10 o'clock. Gotta take a shower. Back to work for 8 hours of fun. Breakfast, we got an egg with toast, tea, and a protein matcha. All right, for lunch we have homemade pesto pasta with a little bit of Parmesan. Everything's homemade, so I was able to control the amount of sauce that went on the meal, but I'm very hungry and very excited. Day 2 of 75 Hard is going 10 times better than day 1. Just finished the work day. I was able to get a lot more work done. The kids weren't fighting as much, and now they're at gymnastics. So I can get the second workout in. It doesn't have to be late. I can focus the rest of the day on hanging out with them, getting my water in, and reading. I think I'm gonna do a vinyasa flow class, just more yoga, just because my hip, I think I have like a tight hip flexor issue, so not super conducive to like more hardy workouts, but I do want to incorporate those more soon. Yoga done. Second workout finished. Dinner is the salad kit. I'm putting about 3 ounces of tofu on it. I'm not gonna use those toppings, and I didn't use all the dressing, so it says it's 500 calories with everything, but that's not true. It's actually a beautiful morning today. I almost didn't come down here. No surprises here. Same breakfast. Lunch again, tofu, pesto, pasta. Yum. So I just bought this and I've been wanting to try it forever, so I thought I would test it out on a rice cake. I'm getting pretty snacky right now. Okay, here's the final product. I added 2 very large dates, and we'll give it a try. Not too hungry for dinner, so I'm gonna have one of those egg bites that I prepped. They're pretty small, but it'll do the job. It's awesome. Okay, so it's 8:30 at night. I have one more workout to do, but I also need to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I'm in my apartment gym and I'm gonna be on this guy watching it for an hour. Okay. Fun fact, this is actually my little walking pad, but our apartment was way too small for it, as was that little stepper hanging there. It's nice to have some place to put it though. Just finished the last workout. My last task is to finish my water. I need to shower and go to bed. Tomorrow the girls go back to school, yay, and then hopefully I can get on a better schedule going forward. I'm so hungry this morning, so I'm having actually a protein oatmeal with protein powder. This thing is wild. It's like 30 grams of protein. So we just dropped the girls off for their first day, which means summer is finally over. We can get back into routines, and I am so excited, and I'm really optimistic that it's gonna be a great year. Okay, just made a protein matcha. This time I used a half scoop because I just had a protein oatmeal this morning, but I was getting hungry again. And now I have just a bunch of liquids here. So I've got matcha, tea, and my water. So thirsty morning. Dinner by the pool. Back again. Done. 2 seconds left on the watch though. Yay, done. It's Friday, it's almost the weekend. It's 10 in the morning and this is my first meal. I am so hungry, so I'm also having it with a protein matcha, my morning tea, and my water. It is so unbelievably hot out here. Oh my gosh, I was so happy-go-lucky about the girls going back to school, and then here I am getting busted by work, and I wasn't able to do my workout yesterday until like 9 o'clock, and then I had to do my reading after and my water. So routines to come probably within the next week. And 45 minutes, check. So I just finished my outdoor workout, and as you can see, I am absolutely drenched. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I still have one more workout to do, so I'm gonna take a body shower. We have family dinner at my grandma's tonight, and I always overeat there. So I don't know if there's something about being in that environment, but if I have one chip, I just usually don't stop until I go for the whole bag. So I need to be a little more strategic and think about how I can manage that. Grandma's house was exactly as I expected. She had a whole spread with pasta, pizza on the side, as she likes to call it, and then this time she even had C's candy, which is like my biggest temptation. As a result, I just ordered myself a salad, Goop Kitchen, to be delivered so I could eat that along with the string beans she had. That was really good. But then for dessert, my daughters really wanted to deliver us dessert on a platter. I just had a strawberry though. It's so late. It's 9:48. I have 45 minutes. Oh my gosh. We're done. It is so late. Finishing up, going to take a quick shower, then I have to speed read and take my photo and finish this all before midnight. I have like an hour. Wish me luck. Day 6, and I was able to actually try CorePower for the first time, and this was amazing, and I got a really great workout in. An hour yoga class, not too bad. Just got back from my yoga class, and this is what I'm having for breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. Is it? Just got back from the market, and now I made gazpacho with all this loot that I got. I'm so excited. It's been so hot. This is just what we need.
Ear extension. You do? But they're not so long.
I love the weekends. It is 2:30 and I am already doing my second workout. And I can honestly say this is the first time of this challenge I've actually felt great. I love it. Maybe it's the weekend. But I've been super productive today. It was a really tough start. My little one was having a lot of big feelings this morning. So it was a tough start to the morning. But we were productive. We went to the market. We're gonna go see a movie. I'm finishing my workout. I'm gonna drink all my water. It's gonna be great. I actually feel good. 45 minutes, check. So hot. Trying out this new egg bake tortilla thing that I saw on TikTok. It's eggs, cottage cheese, veggies, and a little bit of cheese. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is totally gonna be a staple. First time heading into berries with my hip thing. Wish me luck.
So we got 3 minutes to warm up. So treadmills, 1 on the left, 5, 6, 7. We jog every minute.
That was so good. Oh my god. Okay, just finished the berries class. That was the first berries class I've probably had in months because of my hip flexor issue. I forgot how good it was. I need to do this more often. I need to do my stretches so I can keep going.
Dude, I'm ready.
Okay, making that tortilla bake again. It was so good and so filling. So I'm just getting all the ingredients out. And I'm very excited to have this for lunch. Last outdoor workout of week 1. Yay! The momming never stops. Sunday folding. Here we come. Workout number 3, if you will.
Awesome.
Last reading of week 1. Then I just have to finish my water and I should be done by 8 o'clock. All right, so week 1 of 75 hard in my journey to change my life is done. Complete, over with, and out of the way. And I lost 4 pounds, which is amazing. I went from 201.4 to 197.4, and that's honestly better results than I could have expected. So I'm really glad that I'm doing this. So as you saw, the kids were still home from school. I work from home completely remote. So that was a struggle in itself. As a result, I tried to get most of my outdoor walks done or my outdoor workouts done in the morning before they even woke up. And then the second workouts, I couldn't really do them during lunch because they were home and I didn't want to, leave them. So I did most of them super late at night, which was not ideal. I'm grateful for summer Fridays. Summer Fridays, we do get off pretty early, usually around 1 or 2. So I was able to get my workout done then. However, it was really all about just trying to get them out when I could. There was no rhyme or reason to what I was doing. I was just trying to check off that task. Also, my hip flexor has been aggravated quite a bit, so I have been sticking to lower impact workouts such as walks and yoga. I have been able to take some classes during the weekend, which was awesome. I got to do my first CorePower class, but oh my God, it was 95 degrees in there and we were having a heat wave. I was happy to do it super early in the morning, but yeah, that kind of heated me up for already really hot day. And then on Sunday, I was able to finally do berries again, which kind of spoke to my soul. It was everything that I needed. I loved that red room and the music, and it just helps me move. So I'm gonna try to make sure I do more of my stretches and things that just won't continue to aggravate my hip so I can keep doing those going forward. Diet and cheat meals. Okay, so I succeeded. My diet, I haven't told you, but it is to stay under 1900 calories. I am tracking it with MyFitnessPal. I've been using it for over 10 years on and off, but I was like, you gotta lock in, you gotta get into it. So I have been. Those Friday night dinners with my grandma and my family are really hard. If I wanted to succeed, I was gonna need to order food. Just so I know that's all I can eat is that food. And then of course she had C's candy, which is my favorite. She never has it there. So that was awful, but we made it, we survived, and it turns out I'm a lot stronger than I thought. And in terms of cravings, TikTok just knows when you're on a diet, because apparently this week, for the first time in a really long time, I was getting Taco Bell TikTok videos, people eating it, you know, just unboxing their bags and eating it. And then I was getting Krispy Kreme talk. Apparently this week they were having Harry Potter specials. So, you know, they had a Sorting Hat donut. And of course I needed to know sorting house everybody was in from their donut. And I was like watching that. And then Crumble came out with like a Dubai chocolate brownie. That was heinous. Like, that wasn't cool. It felt like the universe was really testing me, but again, it's fine. So the gallon of water. Now that is probably one of the harder tasks because I don't drink a lot. I mean, I also like to drink other things like my protein matchas, my morning tea, which is just green tea and like a combination of an herbal tea just for flavor. So I have those, and then I have to drink a gallon on top of that, which is a lot of liquids, and it's a struggle for sure. It's not something that my body is asking for. It's something that I'm just doing. And I find myself like still having 40 to 30 ounces left by like nighttime. So I'm just chugging, which makes, you know, sleep not great. But again, we're doing it. Maybe we'll get into better routines going forward. 10 pages, reading 10 pages. So the book that I'm reading is called Relentless. It's supposed to be like a favorite of Andy Frisella, the one who developed this challenge. I'm finding it's very sports oriented, but it is talking a lot about how like the greats are like become the greats. It's not about luck. It's really about the work that you put into it, the way you react to things around you. So I find it interesting. I think the sportiness of it is a little tough for me, but it's a good book nonetheless. And lastly is progress photo. So I'm able to get these photos in every day. However, they're happening at different hours. I really need to like establish a time in my brain of like when I need to take these photos, because I'm noticing like if I take them in the morning, I'm, you know, a little slimmer. But if I take them like before bed, you know, obviously I'm a bit more bloated. And especially if I just downed like 30 ounces. But anyways, it was a tough week overall, you know, with the kids being home, but they're back in school now. So I'm really hoping to develop, you know, more routines that can help me move forward on in this journey, and not to be about surviving, but, you know, thriving as I embark on my 6 months to change my life journey. But I feel like this was a good start. It's kind of one of those now or never moments. Like, it's never going to be a good time, but you just got to do it. So I'm excited for what the next few weeks bring, and thank you for watching. So if you like what you see and you want to join along on this journey, please like or subscribe. And so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.